Testing. Testing the audio while I summon a bunny. Okay, I think it's working. Just give me 1 sec. Just gonna test one more thing. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Okay, it is working. Yes, hello everyone. I am back for a bit more Final Fantasy. Now with bunnies, because reasons. Alright. And with this out of the way, we are free to begin. Today, unfortunately, Angel shall not be joining us as she is not feeling too good. Oh look, it's Angel, and yes, I am live. And good news, Angel, we have an Easter event to do, if you could not tell by the giant floating eggs. I think this stream will be excellent. Oh, a collector. Some tones. Okay. So let us go and begin the Easter event. In pursuit of excellence. Hello, Rose. And maybe I will once this is over. Hatching tide is upon us once more. I hope the season finds you an excellent fettle. My name is Julie Poa, and I lead the annual celebration. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. May I ask your name? Hi, I'm the ninja. Or this is the beginning of a firm friendship. Have your attention, allow me to expound upon the nature of this year's festival. Hatching Tide has its origin in the days before the 7th Umbral Calamity, where 12 sages of an era past appeared before me in a startling vision. Yes, it is, because Angel is not feeling well today, so she is in another room today. I hope she gets better soon. I have been visited by streams ever since, and this year was no exception. I saw a great mass of eggs, as vivid as the ones before you now, bore aloft into the heavens. Making dreams manifest has never failed to lend wonder to Hatching Tide before, so needless to say, I intend to bring my latest vision to life. Speaking of which, the eggs I commissioned on will arrive any moment now. Oh, Joe, it's a disaster. The cart toppled over en route. Thankfully, the driver was unscathed, but I can't say the same for the eggs. Shark's face! I did get her dinner earlier, so she is nice and satisfied for now. Hopefully. Heavens, I'm glad to hear the poor driver was unharmed, but without the eggs, how would we really live into my dream? Don't worry, I'll simply fashion some more eggs myself. But to create the quantity required will take time. We've already facing at least a minor delay at this point. If only I could assign someone to help you. Alas, the other dreamers are busy enough as it is, and I must see to schedule alterations myself. I can help. I'm a ninja, don't worry. Right, or perhaps you'd be willing to lend a hand. Pleasure to meet you, adventurer. I do hope you'll consider helping us get the Hatching Tide back on track. Sure, why not? This seems fun. Thank you. First order of business. We'll be procuring more of the necessary egg supplies from the merchant. Queen needs to feel better soon. Yes, she does. The supplier should be in the market. He's a burly fellow, so it won't be difficult to spot. We can only hope he has enough stock. May I offer you an egg in this trying time? I'm pretty sure I saw a screenshot of Nashu from the Hildebrand quest doing that, so... But don't worry, I have a bunny! We are set. Also, Angel, check this out. Oh, ninja run. Oh yeah. Music's very different. Oh, the dream was here before, ain't you? I must be sure. Print them all the supplies you need, though. Is there nothing you can do for us? No, I do have some Tally Oldens near supply wares. They might be of use. If you want them, they're all yours. Oh, I have a bad feeling about that. We'll see. Not exactly what we need. I'm sure you can call something together with these. The storage fees right into my profit. I mean, I'd rather see them put to good use. Our initial batch of supplies, I remember thinking what a kind fellow he was. He certainly proved me right. Anyway, we better take stock of what he's given us. Let's see, weather looks durable. We have some metal springs and rings that could do for a mechanism of sort, and the length of timber could be cut down to more portable size. I think these herbs and resins are used to concoct water repellent alchemical solutions. Never tried it myself, but it's the first time for everything. Besides that, there's plenty of bits and bobs. We should have no trouble when it comes to decoration. Fortunately, we won't be able to recreate eggs you saw in our dream with these. We can make something far easier to get off the ground, though. Parasols! The trick will be making them look eggy enough. The show makes egg, as they say. Do they say that? Any road, we should paint them. Alright, some festive patterns on the outer canopy and the continually egg structures. The parasol might just make for worthy replacements. Parasols are somewhat more fiddly than the standard egg. Yes, it is. With just the two of us, production will take far too long. So I need to further help, just as I did with you. Fortunately, the guild artisans should be less likely to balk at a request for parasol parts than a rush order of myriad eggs, particularly to supply materials. That would be a bad idea, because knowing Nashu, the eggs would probably be explosives. Because, you know, it's Nashu. Everything she has is an explosive. Yes, poor Inspector B. His first pay visit to Leatherworking Guild. I'm sure we'll be able to transform the leather into something fit for a canopy. Now I'm just imagining an egg hitting Professor B in the face and he gets just knocked completely on his back. Whee! Why do I summon a wizard bunny when I mess up the casting? I'll never know. Well, probably my character doesn't even react when it happens. It's just bunny on head, that is all. Must be the adventurer assistant Nora spoke of. She was just informing me of your plight. Many of your apprentices are looking forward to hatching tide celebrations. You have the guild's aid, although I'm afraid we lack some of the resources needed to work the leather into parasol canopies. Maybe. Material is water resistant to a degree, but nevertheless porous. Yes, we need more bunnies. Untreated, it will degrade over time and begin to rot, but our stock of coating is partially low at the moment. Water repellent, as you say no more. We have just have the necessary ingredients, so I should see to its preparations. Best of your magic, have a bunny. In the meantime, would you take this timber over to Carpenter's Guild and request they craft the parasol frame? We can meet back up at the Black Rabbit Trader's stall and on. Okay, bye-bye. More bunnies! I'm actually glad that I'm using the the ninja for this, because I think that one of their abilities is actually to run a bit faster than the other classes, even without jogging. Oh, actually, I'm gonna wait for this to recharge, because I want to see if I can talk to him and just have the bunny be in my head while talking. I can! Then I can find a skull chart if you need something to speak. Which number fashioned parasol frames? Very well. Oh! I'm just gonna refresh my stream because it looked like there was some error that was occurring. Then maybe on my computer's end. Nope, yep, it was on my computer's end. We're good, we're good. Young ones of the Acorn Orchard await the festivities. For their sake, no effort will be spared in the parasol preparations. Should commence work right away. Yep, it was just my computer acting up, so just let you know the Carpenters Guild has the matter in hand. Cool. In that case, more bunny. Everything went well to go, just place an order for a solution and a few others besides. Next up, we'll piece all the parts together to the prototype. Bring the prototype over to Joe once I'm finished. You can go ahead and wait with her. Run, 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 run. This would not be the first time the PC has messed up a stream. Like when it stopped, when there was, I think, one stream where it froze 5 minutes in, and we didn't realize until like after 20 minutes. Get back. Is here that just as a schedule accordance? How far are the eggs? Oh, we're gonna make parasol eggs. Ooh, it's all glowing. 15 parasols for eggs. What a wonderful idea! I can hardly wait to see Nasha cooks up for the prototype. Though wait, we must. Oh, I shall get the Archon Egg Parasol. She will surely be along any moment now. Just keep waiting while we find the very first Archon Egg Parasol. Ooh, fancy. Fine example of ingenuity. It's magnificent. Yes, it was the first Mario Wonder stream with T. Thankfully, we identified it before we missed too much, but it was still an issue for a time. So glad you proved your blessing. I'll begin producing more to distribute. It does kind of look like a lampshade, to be honest. Find ourselves at a loose end. Cannot let no outstrip as the hatching tide spirit. There must be more we can do. Let's show off the parasol to everybody. Of course, we ought to promote our newest addition to the festivities. We tell in a few Jordians about the gorgeous something will be available to celebrate with us, where it'll spread of its own accord. With that in mind, I should keep mine on frozen on display. Use adventure instincts to identify those in need of egg-themed accessories. I don't think adventuring qualifies me to understand who needs eggs as part of their fashion statement, but okay. You just have her follow me around. Meanwhile, she's on my left and Hildebrand is on my right. I guess that makes sense. The world's greatest detective is always right. But that was a me-worthy pun, Angel. I applaud. Egg Appreciator. Say, man, must tell me where you come over. Splendid parasol, like unto your own. A hatching tide event, of course. How about it? Will you join us at the amphitheater? Well, I did. A true connoisseur of eggs, both decorative and edible. I shall attend anyway in hopes of glimpsing ovoid perfection, and this parasol surpasses even my imagining. Such elegance, such egginess! Well, okay then. Egg Appraiser. Parasol is absolute delight. It's not often you see that level of craftsmanship paired with such decorative flair. This might be the finest egg-inspired apparel I've ever seen. Have you seen other egg-inspired apparel? Never mind. I might ask who's responsible for this masterpiece. The Weatherworkers Guild, Carpenters Guild, Black Rabbit Traders, and our Dreamers all had their part to play. If you join us in celebrating the attach, you can receive one just like it. Oh, I should have known the Guild artisans were involved. If it means getting my hands on the parasol, I'd be more than happy to take part. Yeah, this is another one where it's like they definitely had fun with the dialogue. Sort of like how they had a lot of fun with the puns when it comes to the societies. Egg Enthusiast. Above is that adorable passion of an Archon egg. Exquisite, isn't it? If you join us at the amphitheater, you will receive one just like it. For years I searched for a parasol as daring as an egg, getting sunburned and soaked by turns, and you offer me one free of charge. This is a hatching tide miracle. Our work here is done. Yay. It would be kind of funny, actually, if she kept following you even when you left the city, so that way you could just take her on adventures with you. It would make all of your adventures quite excellent. That would be funny, just imagining her smacking enemies over the head of a parasol. Alright, she's there, so we can continue quest. Oh? Wait, what? Oh. I love you can actually see the rings on my hands now. Oh, that one rather swing. You could have an eye for egg connoisseurs. So go see how the attendees are gathering at the amphitheater. Feel free to join us when you have a moment. Okay, I came all the way over here. Now let's go all the way back. Whee! Oh, there's just all these people now standing around with the umbrellas. Side of parasol. Isn't the side of the parasol simply marvelous? Yes, it is quite excellent. Egg to the loft, just like in my dream. Hooray, we did it, Jilly. Certainly did. We shall surely declare this hatching tide a success. All that thought, you get to see the half of it. Oh? Who might you be, Miss Egg Lady? I see, not quite sure I follow. Quite a few customers asked about your parasols, more than comfortably gathered here. In fact, nonetheless took the liberty of handing out the stock to those who came inquiring. How many left my stall with a smile on their face and parasol in hand? The whole city is awash with floating eggs. Incredible to think the parasols are bringing joy even beyond our celebration. Right, Gigi, they're one and the same, aren't they? The celebration is spread across the city, borne by a great mass of floating eggs. You're right. I was intent on gathering people here, but my eggs and drinks were far too numerous to contain in one place. They were always meant to be seen far and wide. Our original plan met with misfortune was a blessing in disguise, for we've touched the hearts of more people than I dared to imagine. There's no doubt in my mind things will go down as a hatching tide to remember. Black Rabbit traders shall continue distributing parasols to those who ask. They may be free of charge, but they're drawn business in spades. Noatoa told me how to assemble them, so I can prepare as many as necessary. Thank you. Maybe about your ingenuity, Noatoa. Learn than if our able adventurer. It reminds me of something for you, Orad. I'm gonna get my own eggasol, aren't I? Very second parasol I ever made, after Gigi's, of course. I thought you were fitting to receive it. The eggs aloft across the city, all that's left was enjoy the festivities. Their work may be finished or but hatching tide most certainly hasn't. Seasonal event complete. Problem parasolved. I swear the person who makes these translations has way too much fun with them sometimes. Fashion accessories. Excellent. Yes I do. And now it is time to return, or to go, to where I shall begin my next class quest. In Ulda, with my umbrella. Alas, I don't think I can use this in combat.